Good morning, YouTube. This is WhackMed19 bringing you some infected gameplay on the worst map on Ghost. Let's talk about the console wars.
Stay alive by any means necessary.
So maybe it's the second worst map in Call of Duty Ghost. Not important, it's infected gameplay, and it takes forever to get these games started, even though they're usually relatively short. Let's talk about ending the console wars. It's time for the console wars to be over, okay? PlayStation 4 came out a week ago, and Xbox One comes out tonight. And despite whatever it is that you picked, you may have had really, really good reasons, and I hope you did. I have really good reasons for why I picked the console that I picked, and I hope you enjoy it. I have no animosity if you chose to go with a PlayStation 4. I have no animosity if you chose to stick with me on the Xbox One. I have no feeling one way or the other because it's not important. The games are going to be made, the games are going to be able to be played, and we all have the ability to unite around whatever games are available. The better the consoles do, the better games can be made, the happier developers are, so the better games the consumer gets. That's my theory on it. You can argue over who won the console wars, and the thing is, you can't declare a clear and purposeful winner. The PlayStation 4 has better graphics, they have better hardware, and that's a fact. That's not an opinion. That is a measurable, objective fact. The Xbox One has better exclusives. They have better extras. They get my favorite game. They get the DLC packs early for Call of Duty, and that makes me happy. And that's one of the reasons why I stick with the Xbox One. Also, Major League Gaming is going with Xbox. So, again, that makes me happy, even though the hardware's like, whatever, argue whatever you want. The fact of the matter is that, the fact of the matter is that there's advantages to both. There's disadvantages to both, and it's time for the fighting, the arguing, the bickering to be over. Friendly banter can begin and should be taken as such. Don't get your feelings hurt because, somebody was happy with going with whatever. Pick whatever you want if you have not yet chosen a console. Pick whatever's going to make you happy and research what it is that you think is going to make you happy. Don't listen to people's rants and opinions and say, oh, well, just because this guy that I like to watch on YouTube hates the PlayStation, I should get an Xbox. That's the most ridiculous reason that you should buy an Xbox. Or PlayStation, if you want to flip the scenario in the other direction. Don't use the $100 as the reason why you chose the PlayStation. After you buy it, the $100 means nearly nothing. In a year, $100 will mean nothing. And it's just not that important in the grand scheme of things if you're going to leave behind all of your friends for $100. So don't use that as a determining factor if your economic situation can allow you to. How much you play this over the long haul should be the determining factor. How much time you think you can get out of the console with your friends, with the games that you want to play. If you're going to hate not getting Call of Duty DLC early, don't worry about the $100. Just get what you want. How much you play it over time is going to matter. And so that brings me to my final point. And the question for the comment section down below, please answer. How long do you think this console generation will last? The last one lasted maybe too long. It lasted about 8 years, 7-8 years for the 360 and the PlayStation 3. And we finally gotten new consoles. But it lasted a really, really stinking long time before we could get something new, exciting, and entertaining in the head for the final kill cam. And that's my question for you today. I really hope that I enjoy the Xbox One. I hope that it lasts for about 4 years. I'm thinking that's about the maximum amount of time that hardware is going to last. That's my thoughts. What do you think? Thanks. Have a great day. I hit the X button and I looked and it cost me a squad point, but the readouts here didn't change, and I figured out I don't know, maybe I'm just the last one on the curve here. If you will hit A, then it will open up a whole list of things that you can do